my childhood and life lessons, and kind of was able to apply them through my music. I mean, my music has always been an outlet for me. You know, it's pretty therapeutic. So like whatever I'm fortunate enough to be an artist who, when I'm going through something, I'm able to put it down on paper, or when I've been through something, I'm able to write about it and, you know what I mean, express it that way, and then I get it out and I feel
Is it kind of therapy for you?
Oh yeah, it's therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's always been.
Because I remember I talked to other, since we're in England here now, usually talking about working class guys, you know, they say either you be a football star, sports star, or you try to be a rock star to get out of that kind of bleak working class environment. Was that so for you as well?
Well, yeah, I mean, I certainly didn't have an education, you know. I failed ninth grade 3 times, dropped out of school. I was a short order cook. I mean, I worked a lot of different jobs, cooking and factory jobs and things like that. And I saw rap as an opportunity, as my way out, you know.
You knew you had to give very early on to rap? Or?
Well, I don't know about early on. I mean, I was kind of, like when I was a kid, I think I wanted to be a comic book artist and draw, you know. But as I got a little bit older, I think I wrote my first rap at 13 or 14 years old, and around 16-ish, I got like really serious with it. And then, you know, the more I practiced, the better at it I got. And it just, in my early 20s, I was just like, okay, this is what I want to do, you know, and there's no other option for me.
Now, it's interesting, your relation to media. Of course, I understand that this is not the best thing you want to do, to meet media and to be a part of that. But at the same time, you comment on that in your lyrics. Is it kind of ambivalence there in between that, or what's your relation to media?
I mean, my relation to media is, I guess, I will give them whatever they give me. You know what I mean? Like, on one hand, I don't necessarily love to sit down and talk about the music and talk about, like, defend things that I've said before. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to feel backed into a corner. Like, why did you say this? How come you didn't think about these people when you said this? You know, you should have thought. Do you feel socially responsible? Do you feel, you know, you need to clean up lyrics for this, or, you know, for the kids or anything like that? I mean, you know, so I don't like doing that part. You know what I mean? Like, I wish, I don't mind doing it, but it's like, it's certainly not, you know, the best part about making music. I think that the best part is actually making music.
But are you surprised that I feel a lot of interest in you and your background, or you know yourself that you're an interesting person, or are you just a guy?
I don't think I'm that fucking interesting.
You don't think?
It's really not a big deal. It's really not that big of a deal.
Well, if I listen to the lyrics and see how popular you are, and I can see my kids at home and me myself pushing 50, I think you're very good, and
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I listen a lot to glam rock and hard rock, but I think you're one of the best. You know, so.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but it's interesting, and I saw since I'm also a film reviewer, when I saw 8 Mile, you were really great in that one as well. Have you thought about more acting as well?
Yeah, I've definitely thought about it.
Or your videos are very good as well. I mean, you have.
Yeah, that part is fun about the music too. You know what I mean? Making the videos and all that stuff. That part is fun too. But yeah, as far as movies, I've definitely thought about making other movies. You know, I haven't had a script that I've come across yet that has been like, it's got my attention enough to make me want to step away from the music and actually do the film. But you know, I'm certainly open for you know, new ideas or whatever.
We just have one more question, hopefully. I did write about, but I must ask you, what about your new president in the States? How do you feel about that, with Obama?
Oh, our new president?
Yeah.
I thought you said precedent.
The president, Obama.
Oh, Obama's great.
Yeah.
Love Obama. I voted for Obama.
Yeah.
Obama is definitely, you know, he's giving people hope. You know, I'm not to sound too political or whatever, but I mean, I certainly.
You haven't engaged yourself in this election at all, or you just felt that he was right without supporting officially? Or?
Oh yeah, I mean, I certainly voted for him. You know what I mean? But
I interviewed John Fogerty, the legend from Creedence Clearwater, who is kind of a left-wing guy, who said that I'm not sure that we Americans are worthy of this good guy that he is. How would you describe him, Obama?
He seems like he's a great fucking guy. He's certainly got a great head on his shoulders. He speaks the way he speaks with authority. He speaks with confidence. Like you could just feel, he's got an aura about him that's just incredible. It was kind of like when he first started running. Like I never followed an election so much in my life. There's a lot of people who never really did. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of people could say the same thing, but I never actually, me personally, never actually followed an election as close as this one and wanted somebody to win more than anybody. You know what I mean? It was just like, man, this guy is great. And, he's given us a sense of hope,
It's historical.
Oh, yeah.
Black presidents.
Definitely.
Yeah. So glad to see you.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Can I have some signed? You said, okay. You want to sign some stuff before?